Hello children. So we start with the problems on trigonometry up to transformations. So last slides we finished about trigonometry formulae. We shall start with the problems related to this. So first one, x equals to sine 1 radian, y is equal to sine 1 degree when compared to this one. Sine 1 radian is approximately 57 degrees. Clearly you can see that the sine function, as you move from left to right, the sine function is increasing. So sine 1 degree and sine 57 degrees. Sine 1 degree and this is a sine 57 degrees. Clearly you can see that this is x and this is y. This is x equal to sine 1 radian, y is equal to sine 1 degree. So x is greater than y will be, x is always be greater than y. So the solution for the problem is x is greater than y. So let's consider the second example. A is equal to x cos square alpha, y sin square alpha, then x minus a, y minus a, x minus y whole square, this one. And you can clearly see that this identity is equal to a constant irrespective of alpha. So why don't you consider, say, alpha is equal to 0 in this one. If I take up alpha is equal to 0, clearly you can see that the value of a is equals to x, then the given identity, this will be equals to 0, okay, and the sine alpha is equals to 0. So entire product is 0 here and the entire product is also 0. So entire answer will be equals to 0. So therefore the answer for this problem is equals to 0. Let's come to the third problem. Alpha minus beta is equals to 3 pi by 4, then 1 minus tan alpha into 1 plus tan beta is equals to how much? So conveniently to work out this sum, I would take up this 3 pi by 4 as a pi minus pi by 4, and so that alpha is equals to pi by 4 pi and beta is equals to pi by 4. Alpha I replace it by pi and beta I replace it by pi by 4. So tan pi is nothing but 0. So therefore this will become 1 minus 0 multiplied by 1 plus 1, which is 2. So the answer is equals to plus 2. So for this problem, so the answer is equals to 2. So the answer is 2. Let's come to the next example. Cos of a minus b is equals to 3 by 5. Tan of a, tan b is equals to 2. So let me consider first tan a into tan b is how much. So we consider first tan a, tan b is equals to 2. So let me take up tan a into tan b is equals to 2. So and you are given cos of a minus b is equals to, how much is given? It is 3 by 5. So tan of cos of a minus b is equals to 3 by 5. Let me simplify. Tan a, tan b can be written as sin a by cos, sin a by cos a, sin a by cos a, and the sin b by cos b, which is equals to 2. So from here, sin a into cos b, sin a into cos b is equals to 2 times cos a into sin b. So let us calculate cos of a minus b over here. So cos of a minus b is equals to, or we can use the concept of component dividend also here. So sin cos cos, denominator plus numerator divided by denominator minus numerator. This can be written as 2 by 1. Can be written as cos a cos b plus sin a sin b will become cos of a minus b divided by cos of a plus b. And that is equals to denominator plus numerator 3 divided by denominator minus numerator is minus 1. But from here, we know cos of a minus b is equals to 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 divided by cos of a plus b is equals to minus 3. So I hope we'll be getting it as a cos of a plus b is equals to minus 1 by 5 is the value. So cos a, cos b. So cos of a minus b 3 by 5, tan a, tan b is equal to 2. So cos of a plus b is equals to minus 1 by 5 will be the answer for this one. Clear? Right. Let's proceed to the example 5. Tan alpha, tan beta are the roots of this equation. So we can write the sum of the roots. So tan alpha plus tan beta happen to be is equals to minus b. So minus b by a. And tan alpha, tan beta is equals to product of roots is equals to q. So we know tan of alpha plus beta can be written as tan alpha plus tan beta minus b divided by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta, that is equals to q. So definitely the answer is p divided by q minus 1. So the answer is equals to p divided by q minus 1 is answer. Clear? Yes. We shall proceed to the question number 6. As I told you that previous examples, this is a trigonometric identity. The result is equals a constant irrespective of the theta value. So if I can take up theta is equals to some particular angle, let's say theta is equals to 0. If I take up theta 0, cos 0 happen to be 1, and cos plus cos 1 240 plus cos 240. You know cos 240 is nothing but 180 plus 60. Cos 240 and cos plus cos 240, and that happened to be is equals to 180 plus 60 minus cos 60 minus cos 60. So 1 minus half minus half. 1 minus half minus half, that answer is equals to 0. So therefore cos 60, so 1 minus half, the answer is 0. Otherwise, you can also work out this problem as cos a plus b plus cos a minus b is 2 cos a cos b. We can also do it like a cos theta plus 2 times cos 240 multiplied by cos theta respectively. This will become minus a half, therefore gets cancelled. We'll be getting answer value 0. Let's proceed for the next problem. Cos of alpha plus beta is 4 by 5. Cos sine of alpha minus beta is equals to 5 by 12, 5 by 13. So tan 2 alpha. See, 2 alpha can be replaced by alpha plus beta plus alpha minus beta. So if I can write down, this is nothing but tan of alpha, a plus b form. So it is convenient for me to convert this in terms of tan, this in terms of tan, so that the problem is easy to simplify and we'll be getting the result here. So let me consider cos of alpha plus beta. Cos of alpha plus beta is equals to 4 by 5, and the sine of alpha minus beta is 5 by 13. Alpha minus beta is equals to 5 by 13. So from here, tan of alpha plus beta is given by, from the triangle law, you can say cos is 4 by 5 and tan is 3 by 4. Similarly, tan of alpha minus beta is equals to 5 divided by 12 will be getting it up. So 5 by 13 and this is a 12. So that tan 2 alpha is equals to, it is tan of alpha plus beta plus alpha minus beta. So that this is nothing but tan of alpha plus beta plus tan of alpha minus beta divided by 1 minus tan alpha plus beta, tan alpha minus beta. Simplifying this one, you get it 36 plus 20 divided by 48 minus 15, which gives you answer 56 by 33. So when you take up tan 2 alpha is equals to, so 56 by 33. So the answer is equals to B. Okay, example 8. A circular wire of radius 7 centimeter. A circular wire of 7 centimeter is cut and bent again into an arc of a circle of radius 12. So a circular wire of a radius 7. Radius 7. So this has been bent into the form of a sector, in the form of an arc of a circle, bent in the form of an arc of a circle. That means the arc length is equals to the circumference of this one. As the radius of this circle is equal to 7, the circumference of this one is nothing but 2 pi into 7. That is equals to 14 pi. So 14 pi. Where that means the length of this arc is equals to 14 pi. But we know from the basic formula, L is equals to R theta. L is equals to R theta. Theta is the angle of the sector measured in radians. Okay, let me consider that theta is equals to L. L is equals to 14 pi divided by R is the radius. But the radius of this is equals to 12. Now let me simplify. This is nothing but it is 14 divided by 12 in terms of, so degrees if you want to write down, this can be multiplied by 180 divided by pi. And when you simplify, you would be getting the required answer as 210 degrees. 210 degrees. The answer is equals to B. So the answer is this 210. The answer is B. So let us proceed to example 9. So at 2:15 timing, an hour hand and the minute hand of a clock form an angle. So what is the angle which is between them? But in a minute hand and hour hand, we know that an hour hand angle between any two numbers. This angle is 30, this angle 30, this angle is 30. So it is 1, 2 and 30. So you know that, and our hand will move in 1 hour half of a degree in 1 minute. It is an hour hand will move in 1 minute half a degree. In 1 minute moves in half a degree. If that is the case, and we require the angle between minute hand and as well as the hour hand. So the minute hand is at the number 3, whereas the hour hand may not be at the 2, but it's slightly towards 3. So therefore, this fraction of angle, if you can calculate, so the required angle is 30 degrees minus this angle, be getting it. So that fraction of angle is nothing but in 15 minutes. We know in 1 minute, our hand will move half a degree, whereas in 15 minutes it move in 15 by 2 degrees. So definitely that fraction of angle is given by 15 by 2 degrees. So overall angle between these two hands is given by, it is 30 degrees minus 15 by 2 degrees. And that gives you, it is 45 degrees by 2. That is 22.5 degrees. So which gives you that 22.5 degrees. So answer is equals to B. Let's proceed the example 10. A cow is tied to a post by a rope, and if the cow moves along the circular path, always keeps a rope tight. and describes 44 meters. So when it is has traced out 72 degrees at the center, the length of the rope is given pi. So the curve has been tightened to the rope and it looks like this one. That forms a sector. So the curve moves in this direction. Okay, let us assume that, along the arc. So which is of length 44 meters and the radius is r, and this angle is given to you 72 degrees. So therefore this angle is 72 and this has been described a length of 42 and the length of the rope is equals to how much is the required answer. Now how do you get this one? That means the rope means nothing but the radius which the curve has been tightened. We know L is equals to r theta. So r is equals to L divided by theta, and that is given by 44 divided by 72 degrees. But that should be in terms of radians, can be converted as so multiply by pi by 180. So this can be multiplied by, multiply by pi by 180 degrees. So this is 180 degrees. And that is equals to 44 divided by 72 multiplied by 180 by 22 by 7. So when you simplify, you would be getting 36 twice. Will be getting, simplifying it, you will be reduced to 35. 36 times and 2 and 36, so 5 times 35, you get it. So the answer is nothing but 35 is the radius of the length of the rope is 35. First one is the answer. Yes, the answer is A. Let me consider the perimeter of a certain sector of a circle is equals to half the circle, half of the circle of which it is a part. The perimeter of a sector means nothing but L and R plus R. So L plus 2R is equals to the half the circle. Half the circle means half the circumference of the circle. Circumference is equals to 2 pi r. Therefore, L plus 2r is equals to pi r. So from here, we say that r multiplied by pi minus 2 is equals to L. L is equals to pi minus 2. We know the circle measure an angle of the sector. This angle theta is nothing but. So what is that theta? L is equals to r into theta. But L is equals to r multiplied by pi minus 2, which is equals to r theta. So definitely theta must be equals to pi minus 2. Answer is equals to C. So answer is C. Let me go with the next one. The angles of a triangle are in AP, arithmetic progression. So let me consider the angles as alpha minus beta, alpha and alpha plus beta. The least angle, that is alpha minus beta, is equals to 30 degrees. But we know the sum of these angles is equals to 180. That is 3 alpha is equals to 180 degrees. Alpha must be 60 degrees. If alpha 60, then automatically from here beta must be 30 degrees. Therefore, now the greatest angle is nothing but alpha plus beta, 60 plus 30, which is equals to 90 degrees. Answer. So this is alpha plus beta. So this is pi by 2. So the answer is equals to 90 degrees. So answer is A. So let us consider now the next problem. X is equals to secant theta minus tan theta. Y is equals to cosecant theta. Y is secant theta plus tan theta. Y is equals to cosecant theta plus cot theta. Now here in this case, let me go with now these are the values x comma y. See, for every option you have xy plus 1. So therefore, let me calculate over here for a certain angle. Let me take up theta is happen to be pi by 4. If I take up theta is equals to pi by 4, then x happen to be is equals to root 2 minus 1, y is equals to root 2 plus 1. So the product of these two xy is equals to 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1, which is happen to be, so xy plus 1 is equals to, how much you get it? So root 2 minus 1, root 2 plus 1, 2 minus 1. So plus 1 is equals to happen to be 2. But we know that y and minus x, this number can also be, from here, this right hand side, yx minus y, y minus x, x plus y, and x, when you compare, see, y minus x means root 2 gets cancelled, be getting 2. So therefore, the answer will match with the y minus x from the option wise. So the answer happened to be B. So the answer is B. So xy plus 1 is equals to y minus x. Next, so cosecant A plus cot A. From the basic trigonometric formula, we know cosecant A minus cot A will be the reciprocal of this, and this is 2 by 11, and cosecant A plus cot A 11. So we need cot means the subtraction of these two will be getting 2 times of cot A. So subtracting these two, you will be getting it as 11 by 2 minus 2 by 11. So 121 minus 4 divided by 22. So when divided by 2 and take reciprocals, you will be going to have 44 by 117 will be the answer here. So the answer is equals to C. 15th one. Now, we know sine of alpha plus beta is equals to 1. Definitely alpha plus beta is 90 degrees. And alpha minus beta is equals to, how much is this? 30 degrees. So clearly we can evaluate alpha and beta clearly over here. So what is alpha and beta? So when you add 2 alpha happen to be is equals to 120, alpha is equals to 60 degrees. Subtracting it, 2 beta is equals to 60, beta is equals to 30 degrees. So that alpha plus beta, we know alpha plus beta is equals to this one, and when you add beta, when you add alpha, you will be getting alpha plus 2 beta is equals to alpha plus beta plus beta, that is 30 plus this one, 120. And 2 alpha plus beta is equals to alpha plus beta plus alpha, that is 60, it is 150. So this is 180 minus 60, 180 plus 30. So the tangent of these values is equals to, so the first one, tan 120 degrees is nothing but minus root 3, and this is minus 1 by root 3. So the answer happened to be is equals to 1. So the answer is equals to 1. Let me consider 16th one. Tan theta is equals to P by Q. So from here, I can take up this one as sin theta by cos theta, which is equals to P by Q. If I multiply P by Q on both sides, you'll be getting it to P sin theta divided by Q cos theta is equals to P square by Q square. And when you apply the component dividendo, so P sin theta minus Q cos theta by P sin theta plus Q cos theta means numerator plus denominator, numerator minus denominator by numerator plus denominator. So the answer happened to be B. So P square minus Q square by P square plus Q square will be the answer for the problem. Next, sin x plus sin square x is equals to 1. The value of cos power 12x plus 3 cos this value. Now if you observe this one, 1331, the value of this one will be, it is cos power of 4x plus cos square x taken whole cube, we can say that. And from here, 1 cos power 4x make it separate, and cos power 4x plus cos square x separate, and minus 2. But why I'm writing like this one means, from here we can say that it is sin x is equals to cos square x. 1 minus sin square will be cos square x. Squaring on both sides, the sine square x is 1 minus cos square x is equals to cos power 4x. Cos power 4 plus cos square x plus cos square x happen to be is equals to 1. So with that one, the given condition can be written as, so first one is 1 cube we get it, plus cos power 4x plus 1 minus 2. I think 2 gets cancelled. You get it cos power 4. But cos power 4 is equals to 1 minus cos square x. 1 minus cos square x is nothing but sine square x. So the answer is equals to sine square x from here. Let's proceed the 18th one. Cos theta minus 4 sine theta is equals to 1 sine theta plus 4 cos theta. I do not know how much is the value. Let me take it as x. Then squaring and adding it. So squaring and adding it, cos square theta minus 8 times cos theta sine theta plus 16 sine square theta. 16 sine square theta is equals to 1. And whereas sine square theta plus 8 times cos theta sine theta plus 16 cos square theta happen to be x square. Now by adding these two, so clearly you could see that these two gets cancelled. 1 plus 16 is equals to 1 plus x square. So x is happen to be plus or minus 4. So plus or minus 4 will be the answer. So let me consider now the value of cot A multiplied by cot B. When A plus B is equals to, so A plus B is equals to 225 degrees. So 225. So that can be written as 180 plus 45 degrees. And therefore tan of A plus B, from here you can say that tan of A plus B is equals to tan 45, which is 1. And we know from here this is a tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B is always equals to 1. And therefore from here we say that tan A plus tan B is equals to, it is 1 minus tan A tan B. Bring it left hand side, we can rewrite tan A tan B plus tan A plus tan B is equals to 1. Adding 1 on both sides, and when you factorize it, this is nothing but 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B is equals to plus 2. So clearly you could see that this one, if we can replace by 1 minus 1 plus tan A, this is nothing but 1 divided by 1 plus tan A into 1 divided by 1 plus tan B. No, 1 plus tan A, 1 plus tan B is equals to, you will be having 2, so answer is equals to 1 by 2. So the answer is equals to 1 by 2. Let me consider 20th one. And this is a direct formula. It is nothing but a tan pi by 4. 45 degrees minus plus x is nothing but it is a tan cos 45 plus x. Yes. So it is a cos x plus sin x divided by cos x minus sin x formula, where x is equals to 9 degrees. So the answer is equals to 45 degrees plus 9 degrees will be the answer. So sin tan 54 degrees is the required answer here. 21. Let me consider tan alpha is equals to 1 by 3 tan beta by 2. So tan beta is equals to 2 tan beta by 2 divided by, so 1 minus tan square beta by 2, and that is equals to 2 into 1 by 2 divided by 1 minus, so 1 minus 1 by 4. So that is equals to 4 by 3. So tan beta is equals 4 by 3, tan alpha equals to 1 by 3. Therefore tan of alpha plus beta is equals to, it is a tan alpha plus tan beta 4 by 3 divided by 1 minus 1 by 3 tan alpha tan beta. That is equals to, you will be having 3 plus 12 divided by 9 minus 5 is equals to 15 divided by, so 15 divided by 5. So which is happen to be equals to 3 is answer. So answer is 3. So let me go with the next one. So tan 1 degree, tan 2 degrees, tan 89. We know we have a concept that one there. So when you take up here, when a plus b happen to be is equals to 90 degrees, we know tan a multiplied by tan b is happen to be 1. In this case, tan 1 degree, tan 2 degrees and so on, tan 89 degrees. So the first one, last one, the sum is equals to 90 degrees, the product is 1. Last but 1 and 2 degrees, tan 88 degrees and 2 degrees is 1, the product happen to be 1. And exactly the middle one, tan 45 degrees is 1, and previously tan 44 degrees and tan 46 degrees, even this sum is also 90 degrees, it's 1. So that the product of all these values happen to be is equals to 1. So the answer is equals to 1 here. Let me consider 23. So when you take up the angles over here, when you have a concept of that one, when a plus b is equals to 90 degrees, sine square a plus sine square b. Sine square a plus sine square b is happen to be is equals to 1. So by using concept 85 and 8, the sum is happen to be 90. The sum of these values is equals to 1. Similarly, 80 degrees and 10 degrees, the sum happen to be is equals to 1. And likewise, when you continue for a combination of 1 degree and 85 degrees, 2 degrees and 80 degrees, 10 degrees, sorry, it is 5 degrees 85, 10 degrees 80 degrees, and 15 degrees 70 degrees 75, and so on. So exactly when you take up, there will be 45 degrees, before that 40 degrees and 50 degrees, even this summation combination also 90. So therefore for these values the answer is equals to 1. And sine 45 degrees happen to be is equals to 1 by root 2. So these values starting from 5 up to 40, there will be 8 ones you will be getting it. So therefore 8 value plus sine 45 value, sine square 45. Sine square 45 is equals to 1 by 2 and sine square 90 value is equals to 1. So the answer for this problem is equals to 9.5. So 9.5. Let me consider tan 24th one. 70 degrees we can be written as 70 degrees can be written as 50 degrees plus 20 degrees. So tan 70 can be written as tan 50. So tan 50 plus tan 20 degrees divided by 1 minus tan 50 tan 20 degrees. When you cross multiply, tan 50 plus tan 20 degrees is equals to, it is tan 70 minus tan 70 multiplied by tan 50 into tan 20 degrees. But tan 70 into tan 20, the product, because 17 and 20 is 90, the product happened to be 1. So tan 50 plus tan 20 is equals to tan 70 minus tan 50. So tan 50 is nothing but 2 tan 50 degrees is equals to tan 70 minus tan 20. So when you divide by this one, you are going to have tan 70, tan 20 divided by tan 50, that is equal to 2, you'll be getting it. So from here, you'll be getting tan 70 minus tan 20 divided by tan 50 is equals to 2. So let me consider, so the answer is 2. So next one, sine theta, sine 2 theta x, cos theta, cos 2 theta is y. For a specific angle, if I can consider x square plus y square, let me take up say for example x happen to be is equals to, so x is equals to, yes, theta is equals to 90 degrees. So theta is equals to 90 degrees if I take up. So x happen to be is equals to sine 91 and cos 180 is 0, whereas y is equals to, so cos 90 degrees is 0, cos 180 is equals to minus 1. So that from here x square plus y square can be taken it as a 1 minus 1. 1 square plus 1 square is equals to 2. So this happen to be is equals to 2 multiplied by 2 minus 3, which is equals to minus 2. And that can be written as, so 2 multiplied by y, so will satisfies the required answer here. So the answer is equals to 2y. So answer is equals to 2y. Let me consider 26th one. So tan theta is equals to b by a. Then what is a cos 2 theta, b sin 2 theta? So tan theta is equals to b by a. So tan theta is equals to b by a cos 2 theta, b sin 2 theta. A cos 2 theta plus b sin 2 theta. Why don't you express this one in terms of tan formula? It is 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta, and plus b multiplied by 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. So as tan theta is tan square theta is b square, 1 minus b square by a square divided by 1 plus b square by a square, plus so 2b multiplied by b by a divided by 1 plus b square by a square. So why didn't you take here LCM? When I take up LCM a square, 1a comes to the numerator. So a multiplied by 1 minus b square by a square plus 2 times of b square by a square and divided by 1 plus b square by a square will come. So that simplifying these two gets cancelled. So you'll be getting 1 b square by a square gets cancelled. A you will be getting the required answer. So the answer is happen to be is equals to A. So let me consider 27th one. A cos theta plus a cos 3 cos theta plus cos 3 theta. You know cos 3 theta formula. So 3 cos theta plus so 4 cos cube theta minus cos 3 theta. So 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta divided by, and 3 sin theta minus 3 sin theta minus of minus plus 4 sin cube theta. So this 2 gets cancelled and these 2 gets cancelled. Cos by sin is cot cube theta will be the answer here. So answer is cot cube theta. 28th. We know cos 40 can be written as 60 minus cos 40 cos 80. Cos 40 degrees plus cos 80 degrees plus cos, so 160 cos 240. 160 plus cos 240. This can be written as cos 60 minus 20, and this can be written as cos 60 plus 20. And this is a cos 180 minus 20, and this is a cos 180 plus 60. Clearly observe this one. This value cos a minus b plus cos a plus b is nothing but 2 cos a cos b. Cos 180 minus theta is minus cos 20, and 180 plus is nothing but minus cos 60. The value of this is equals half, and half gets cancelled, be getting cos 20 minus cos 20 minus 1 by 2. Answer is equals to minus half. So the answer is equals to minus half. The answer is B. D. 29. You know, pi by 8, 7 pi by 8. So the sum of the values is equals to pi. and 3 pi by 8, 7 pi by 8, pi by 8, 7 pi by 8, 3 pi by 8, 5 pi by 8. So I can replace 7 pi by 8 as pi minus pi by 8, and 5 pi by 8 can be replaced as pi minus 3 pi by 8. So 5 pi by 8. So, but as the even powers are there, therefore I can have cos of 7 pi by 8 is the same as cos power 4 pi by 8 and this one. So we will be getting twice the values. So by using this one, I can say that so I can use this is simplified form. Given condition will be simplified to, so 2 times of cos to the power of 4 7 pi by 8 pi by 8 plus 2 times of cos power 4 3 pi by 8. But 3 pi by 8 can be replaced by pi by 2 minus pi by 8. This is nothing but, so cos 3 pi by 8 can be replaced by sine here. So 2 times of cos power 4 pi by 8 plus 2 times sine to the power of 4 pi by 8. So that can be replaced as, can be simplified form, cos square pi by 8 whole square plus 2 times sine square pi by 8 taken whole square. And that is equals to, this is 2 times cos square theta. We know the formula, cos square theta can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. That using that formula, this can be written as cos pi by 4 whole square by 4 plus 2 times of sine square theta is nothing but 1 minus cos square pi by 4. So divided by whole square divided by 4, get it. So 1 plus cos pi by 4. So but this is in the form of 1 plus a plus b cos whole square plus a minus b whole square is nothing but twice 2 by 4, 2 by 4, you will be getting 1 by 2 common. A plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square is 2 times of a square plus b square. That means cos square pi by 4, you get it. So 2 gets cancelled, that is equals to 1 plus 1 by 2, that is equals to 3 by 2. So the answer is equals to 3 by 2 here. So let me consider, this is a standard bit, which is a plus b plus c is equals to 180 degrees means, so 180, we have an identity that tan a, tan b, tan c is equals to tan a plus tan b plus tan c will be equals to tan a, tan b, tan c. But if I take up by 2, it is 90 degrees. So therefore, I say cot a by 2, cot b by 2, cot c by 2 equals to cot a by 2 into cot b by 2 into cot c by 2. Or else this angle can be taken, each angle is equals to a is equals to b is equals to c, each is equals to 60 degrees when you take up. So then I'm substituting cos 30, cot 30, cot 30, cot 30, simplifying and comparing the values, you'll be getting the required answer here. And the 30th, so the answer is equals to A. So the next question we take up, 45 degrees is nothing but 145, sorry. So 145 degrees can be replaced as 180 minus 35 degrees. 180 minus 35. And this is 90 plus 35. Clearly, tan 180 minus 35 is nothing but minus tan 35 minus k, you get it. And tan 125 degrees is nothing but tan 90 plus 35, that is equals to minus cot 35, that is minus 1 by k. And simplifying, you will be getting minus k, minus of minus plus 1 by k divided by 1. The product of these two is equals to 1, you get it. So you'll be getting 1 minus k square divided by 2k would be the answer for this problem. So the answer is equals to C. Now next 32. The maximum value of 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. We know that a sin x plus b cos x plus c. A sin x plus b cos x would always lies between minus root of a square plus b square and root over a square plus b square. So therefore, the maximum value is nothing but this one, which is under root of 3 square plus 4 square, which is equals to 5. So the answer is equals to 5. So let me consider the next question, which is 5. So cos pi by 7, cos 2 pi by 7, cos 4 pi by 7. So if I take up theta is equals to pi by 7, then this can be written as cos theta, cos 2 theta, cos 2 square theta. According to the formula, this is nothing but cos theta, 2 theta, 2 square theta. If the angles are in geometric progression, this is nothing but sine 2 cube theta divided by 2 cube sine theta. Substituting, this is nothing but sine 8 pi by 7 divided by 8 multiplied by sine pi by 7. But 8 pi by 7 can be replaced by is the same as pi plus pi by 7. So minus sine pi by 7 by 8 times sine pi by 7. So cancellation of these two gives us minus 1 by 8. So the answer is equals to C. So answer is equals to C. Let me consider the next one. This is a standard bit. Sin 2a, sin 2b, sin 2c is a formula. 4 sin a, sin b, sin c is a direct formula. Or else we can substitute an angle each is equals to 6 degrees and you can verify from the option wise. So the answer is equals to B. Let's consider sine alpha, sine x plus cosecant x is equals to 2. Sine x plus cosecant x is equals to 2 means that one is reciprocal of the other one. We know the minimum value of one number and its reciprocal 2 means each must be is equals to 1. If sine x and cosecant x is 1, each 1, then only it is possible. So therefore, when sine x is 1, cosecant x is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. Therefore, this value of this one is equals to 1 plus 1. So the answer is equals to 2 only. So the answer is 2. Yes. Let me consider the next one, which is 36. Same as like a previous one, as I told you, 60, 60, 60, and this is 120 degrees when I take up. This is 120 degrees. If I take up 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 120, 180, this also 120 degrees. We know tan 120 is equals to minus root 3. Minus root 3, minus root 3, minus root 3, minus 3 root 3 divided by. And pi minus 60, 180 minus 60 is 120, 120, 120. Same thing minus 3 root 3. So the value happened to be is equals to A. So the answer is equals to A here. So let me take up next one. Cot A plus cot B is divided by cot A plus cot B. But clearly we know that when A plus B plus C is equals to 180, we know sigma cot A multiplied by cot B is always is equals to 1. By using this one, then I say it is nothing but, so it is cot A plus cot B. So cot A plus cot B divided by 1 by cot A plus 1 by cot B. So when you take up LCM, you will be getting sigma cot A cot B, and that will always be equals to 1. So the answer is equals to 1. So let me consider. So the answer is equals to 1. I think answer is 1, not supposed to be A. This 1 only correct. By mistake it will be given. Let me Consider now the answer is 1. Let me take up this one. This is a standard angle, same as like the previous one. When you take up angles 60, 60, 60 degrees, we know sine 2a plus sine 2b plus sine 2 is equals to 4 sine a sine b sine c. Or sine a sine b sine c. Divided by, when you take up the half angle formula, this will be is equals to 4. So 4 times of cos a by 2, cos b by 2, cos c by 2. And when you simplify this one, sin a can be written as 2 sin a by 2 into cos a by 2. Similarly, this is sin b by 2 multiplied by 2 times cos b by 2. And 2 times of sin c by 2 into cos c by 2. Of course, this is a c actually. So when you simplify, cos gets cancelled and it will be remaining with the, so 2 times sin a by 2, sin b by 2, sin c by 2. 8 times sin a by 2, sin b by 2, sin c by 2. So 2 times sin a by 2, sin b by 2, sin c by 2. Same way, when you simplify this 60, 60, 60, actually when you take up simplification, you'll be getting the required answer. Or else, you can use the concept of the formula. This is nothing but 1 minus cos 2a by 2. And this is 1 minus cos 2b by 2. And plus 1 minus cos 2c by 2. And on simplifying, you'll be getting 3 by 2 times minus. So, half times of cos 2a plus cos 2b plus cos 2c. And this is a standard formula. We need to remember it. According to the formula, this is minus 4 minus 1 minus 4. So cos a, cos b, cos c. And that on simplification, you will be getting 2 times of, so because minus half, will be getting 2 times cos a, cos b, cos c. Get it? 2 times cos a, cos b, cos c. Let me take up sin theta 1, sin theta 2, sin theta 3. So this is 1 and this is 1 and this is 1. Then only it is equal to 3, because we know the sin takes maximum value 1 only. Then only it is possible. So therefore, but sin theta 1 is 1 only when theta is equals to 90 degrees. If it is 90, means theta 1 is equals to theta 2 is equals to theta 3. Each is equals to pi by 2. So that cos pi by 2 0, 0, 0. So the answer happened to be is equals to 0. So the answer is equals to 0. Let me take up now this one. Sin 2 theta, sin 2 phi is equals to, applying the transformation here. So you'll be getting it as 2 sin a, sin c plus sin d is nothing but sin c plus sin d is nothing but 2 sin c plus d by 2 theta plus phi by 2 multiplied by cos 2 times theta minus phi by 2 is equals to half. Same way, second one when you take up cos 2 theta, cos 2 phi, that is nothing but 2 times cos a, cos c plus d by 2, phi by 2 multiplied by cos c minus d by 2 is equals to, so how much? 3 by 2. It is 3 by 2. We want actually theta minus phi. So therefore this should exist. So let me simplify this one. Being here, so we have a sine and cos theta plus phi by 2. So let me simplify by squaring and adding these two. Squaring and adding these two, you will be getting 4 times, so cos square. 4 times cos square theta minus phi value here, and here will be getting 4 cos square value will be getting. This is sine square theta plus phi by 2 plus cos square theta plus phi by 2, which is equals to 1 by 4 plus 9 by 4, and that is equals to 10 by 4. So that simplifying this one, this is 1, therefore cos square theta minus phi happen to be is equals to the value 10 divided by 16 negative. So you get it, this value is equals 10 divided by 16, and that is to 5 times to 8 times. So 5 by 8 is the required answer. D. 43. Sine square theta, sine theta, sine cube theta is equals to 1. So from here, sine theta, when you take up from the first and last, sine theta multiplied by 1 plus sine square theta is equals to 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. Squaring on both sides, this is sine square theta can be replaced by 1 minus cos square theta multiplied by, this is 1 minus cos square theta, so 2 minus cos square theta whole square is equals to cos square theta. Squaring on both sides will be getting cos power 4 theta, and then multiplying 1 minus cos square theta multiplied by, so 4 minus 4 cos square theta plus cos power 4 theta is equals to cos power 4 theta. And simplifying, you will be getting the required answer as 4 minus 4 cos square theta plus cos power 4 theta minus 4 cos square theta plus 4 cos power 4 theta minus cos power 6 theta is equals to cos power 4 theta. So that 1 cos power 4 theta gets cancelled, cos power 6 theta, that is this one, and minus 4 here, cos power 4 theta minus 4 cos power 4 theta, this one, and 8 cos square and cos square theta. 8 cos square theta is equals to 4 is the required answer. So the answer happened to be is equals to 4. Let me take up now the next one is, so the minimum value we had seen already, this value is nothing but 3 sin theta minus plus 4 cos theta value lies between plus 5 and minus 5. So the minimum value happened to be is equals to minus 5 is the answer for this one. 45. Cos 2 pi by 7, cos 4 pi by 7, cos 6 pi by 7. So to work out this one, I take it as a S is equals to cos 2 pi by 7 plus cos 4 pi by 7 plus cos 6 pi by 7. I multiply divided by 2 sin 2 pi by 7 here. So that, so 2 sin 2 pi by 7 into cos 2 pi by 7 plus 2 times cos 4 pi by 7 sin 2 pi by 7 and plus 2 times of cos 6 pi by 7 and multiply by sin 2 pi by 7. That is written as 2 times sin 2 pi by 7. Applying the transformation, this is sin 2 theta formula. Sin theta cos theta is sin 4 pi by 7. And this is 2 cos A sin B written as 2 cos A sin B is sin sum minus sin difference. It is sin summation 6 pi by 7 minus sin difference 2 pi by 7. And here also sin sum 6 pi by 7, 2 pi by 7, 8 pi by 7 minus sin, so difference is 4 pi by 7. Clearly you can see that sin 4 pi by 7 gets cancelled and sin 6 pi by 7 is sin 8 pi by 7 also gets cancelled because this is a negative of this one. Because 8 pi by 7 replaced by as pi plus pi by 7 and that can be replaced by same pi by 7. So that left out with sin 2 pi by 7, sin 2 pi by 7 and that is equals to 1 by 2 times of sin 2 pi by 7 into minus sin 2 pi by 7. So the answer happened to be minus half. So the answer is equals to minus half. Thank you. So let's continue with the other lectures in the next slides. We will start with the inverse trigonometric functions and general solutions. So to start with the first problem, cos inverse of half is nothing but pi by 3 and sine this is pi by 6. So it is pi by 3 plus 2 times of pi by 6 which is equals to, so 2 pi by 3 is the solution for the problem. I hope it is the basic values directly substituting, you will be getting the required answer here. Second one, secant inverse x tan inverse x. When you take up the combination of any two functions, we have to take up the combined domain. We know secant inverse x domain is mod x is greater than or equals to 1. Tan inverse x domain is nothing but capital R. The combined solution is nothing but actually the C. So x cannot lie between -1 and +1. So the answer for this problem is equals to C. Third one, cos inverse of cos of pi by 3. 5 pi by 3 is an angle which you can be written as 2 pi minus pi by 3. Cos of 2 pi minus pi by 3 is cos pi by 3. So therefore, it is cos inverse of cos 5 pi by 3 is nothing but actually pi by 3. Whereas sin inverse of sin 5 pi by 3 is nothing but, because 2 pi minus pi by 3 comes under the fourth quadrant, sine will become negative, so you get minus pi by 3. So the difference, the sum of these two will be equals to 0. So the answer will be equals to 0. The answer is 0. Let's consider the fourth one. So we know secant inverse x in terms of cosecant can be written as it is pi by 2 minus cosecant inverse of cosecant 100. But cosecant 100 can be written as it is 180 degrees minus 80 degrees. So that cosecant 180 minus 80 is nothing but 80. Pi by 2 is nothing but 90 degrees minus 80 degrees, which is equals to 10 degrees. The answer is equals to A. So the answer for the problem is equals to A. Let's consider the next one, cos inverse of tan 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4 is written as 4 2s are, okay, 2, 8. So we'll be getting 2 pi minus pi by 4, which is nothing but actually 7 pi by 4 is 2 pi minus. Tan 2 pi minus pi by 4 is minus tan. So therefore, this is nothing but the cos inverse of 7 pi by 4 is nothing but, cos inverse of tan 7 pi by 4 is nothing but actually cos inverse of 2 pi minus pi by 4. So tan 2 pi minus is nothing but actually minus tan pi by 4. Minus tan pi by 4 minus 1, and cos inverse of minus 1 is nothing but actually it's equals to pi. So the answer is equals to B. So the answer is B. Let me consider the next one, sine inverse of sine minus 600. We know sine minus theta is nothing but minus sine theta. Sine inverse of minus x is nothing but minus of sine inverse of sine of 600 can be written as 720 minus 120. Okay, this is nothing but pi minus cot. Pi minus cot inverse of root 3. But sine inverse of sine 720 minus comes under fourth quadrant. Sine is negative. You get minus sine. So minus of sine inverse of minus sine 120. So 120. But sine 120 is the same as sine 60. Therefore, we'll be getting sine inverse of sine 60. And therefore, this is pi plus pi minus pi by 6. And this is pi by 3. So pi by 6, it is pi by 3. Pi sine inverse of sine 60. Therefore, 60 degrees is a pi by 3. That is equals to pi by 3 minus pi and minus pi by 6 plus pi minus pi by 6. That is equals to pi plus pi by 6, which is equals to 7 pi by 6. So let's consider the next one, which is sine inverse of minus cos. We know cos of 4 pi by 3. Cos of 4 pi by 3 minus is nothing but, so minus cos pi plus pi by 3. We know pi plus pi by 3, so you get minus cos. So nothing but cos pi by 3. Cos pi by 3 is nothing but half. So therefore, sine inverse of this value is equals to sine pi by 3. Sine inverse of this value is equals to sine pi by 3. So the answer is equals to pi by 3. Pi by 3 or pi by 6 because sine inverse, it is a sine inverse of minus cos pi by, this is cos pi by 3. Cos pi by 3 is equals to half. So sine inverse of half is equals to pi by 6. So the answer is equals to pi by 6. So pi by 6. Coming to 8th one, cos inverse of minus 1 is equals to pi and sine inverse of 1 is equals to pi by 2. Pi minus pi by 2 is equals to pi by 2 is the required answer. So the next one. We know tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. We make it separate 3 tan inverse x plus pi by 2 is equals to 2 pi by 3. So 3 times of tan inverse of x. So 3 times sin tan inverse x. 3 tan inverse of x is equals to 2 pi by 3 minus pi by 2. That is equals to pi by 6. So tan inverse of x, tan x is equals to pi by tan inverse x is equals to pi by 18, which is nothing but actually 10 degrees. So x is equals to, it is a tan 10 degrees is the required answer. So let me consider the next one. So answer is tan 10. 10th one. We know tan inverse. So actually, if you have cot inverse, this will be actually 2 tan inverse x formula. So, but here this could be written as tan inverse of something can be written as pi by 2 minus cot inverse of 1 minus x square by 2x plus this is nothing but 2 tan inverse of x. But this can also be written as 2 tan inverse x because the reciprocal of this one is nothing but a tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square plus 2 tan inverse of x. So these two are equal, gets cancelled, the answer is equals to 1. So sin pi by 2 is equals to 1. So let me consider the next one. So answer is D. 11th one. Tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. One more cot inverse of x is equals to 2 pi by 3. Equals to 2 pi by 3. So therefore, from here, cot inverse of x is equals to 2 pi by 3 minus pi by 2. That is equals to pi by 6. So x is equals to cot pi by 6 is equals to root 3. Answer. Equals to root 3. Next. Similarly, cos inverse x plus sin inverse x is pi by 2. So it is cos of cos inverse x plus pi by 2. Cos 90 plus theta is nothing but minus sine of cos inverse of x. But sine of cos inverse x is nothing but under root of 1 minus x square. When x is equals to 1 by 5, substituting 1 minus 1 by 25 minus under root of 24 by 25, which is equals to minus 2 root 6 divided by 5 is the answer. So 2 root 6 by 5 minus 2 root 6 by 5. So next one. We know according to the formula, which is tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y, which is equals to tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy, provided x positive, y positive, xy is less than 1. But here 2 and 3 when you take up, So you will be getting the product xy is greater than 1. So what I say that, then there is another formula. It is pi plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy to be taken for x positive, y positive, but xy is greater than 1. So by using this one, tan inverse 2 plus tan inverse of 3, and therefore tan inverse 1 is equals to pi by 4. You know that one. That is equals to pi by 4 plus, so pi plus tan inverse of x plus y, 5 divided by minus 5. This is minus pi by 4 plus pi by 4 gets cancelled. So the answer is equals to pi. That's a solution for the problem. Okay, so pi by 4. Pi is the answer. 14th one. Let's consider tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula here. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is nothing but tan inverse of x plus y divided by 1 minus xy. Product means a power 4. That is equals to tan inverse a multiplied by a square plus 1 by denominator 1 plus a square into 1 minus a square. So that 1 plus a square gets cancelled. Tan inverse a divided by 1 minus a square is the solution for the problem. So a tan inverse b is equals to a divided by 1 minus a square. So this one, to simplify the problem, I shall take up like this. It is tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 by 5 can be taken it as tan inverse x minus tan inverse of 1 by 7. So I am taking this number to the right side. So that that will become actually tan inverse x minus tan inverse 1 by 7. Now apply the formula. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. It is a tan inverse of x plus y divided by 1 minus xy is equals to, it is a tan inverse of x minus 1 by 7 divided by 1 minus x by 7. So eliminating tan inverse and simplifying, that gives you, so 8 divided by, so 14, and that is equals to 7x minus 1 divided by 7 minus x. So 2 4s, 2 7s. Simplifying, so 49x minus 7 is equals to 28 minus 4x. So 45 times 53x. When you simplify, this is nothing but 45 times, 45x is equals to 35. So that implies x is equals to 7 by 9 is the solution for the problem. So x is equals to 7 by 9 is the required answer. So let me take up the next one is about tan inverse x, tan inverse of 1 minus x 1 by 4. It's nothing but verification. Suppose if I take up 1 by 2, so when I substitute, tan inverse half plus tan inverse of half, so you'll be getting tan inverse half, nothing but half into 1 by 2 divided by, so 1 divided by 1 minus 1 by 4, that is nothing but tan inverse 4 by 3, exactly satisfying the result here. So the answer is equals to plus half. So let me consider next one, tan inverse x plus, this kind of the series, when I take up, you are given a general solution that you can rewrite it as like this one. You write the denominator always that the product of two numbers 1 plus n plus 1 into n, so that numerator can be written as the difference of these two factors minus n. So tan inverse of, so n plus 1 minus n divided by 1 minus 1 plus n plus 1 into n. This is in the form of tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus xy, can be written as tan inverse of n plus 1 minus tan inverse of n. And now when you substitute n value, is equals to, so for n is equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on, you will be getting this one as tan inverse 2 minus tan inverse 1. So tan inverse 2 minus tan inverse 1. The next one, when you substitute, plus n is equals to 2 when you substitute, tan inverse 3 minus tan inverse 2. When you substitute, tan inverse 4 minus tan inverse of 3. So and so on, you'll be getting it. Nth term will be tan inverse of n plus 1 minus tan inverse of n. So upon plus minus signs and simplification results in tan inverse of n plus 1. So all the terms gets cancelled. You'll be getting tan inverse of n plus 1 minus tan inverse of 1. So, but when I take up as n tends to infinity, the series, infinite series, this will become actually tan inverse of this value will become pi by 2. And this will become pi by 4. Pi by 2 minus pi by 4 will become pi by 4. So the solution for the problem is equals to pi by 4. So answer is this. 18th one. Next. So actually there is one difference is there in the problem. It is supposed to be pi plus tan inverse of minus 7. Verifications wise, when I take up, so for example, n x is equals to 2. When I substitute x equals to 2, when I substitute, it is a tan inverse of 2 plus 1, 3 divided by 1 minus plus it is a tan inverse of 1 divided by 2. This is x and this is y. X into y is greater than 1. So that can be written as pi plus tan inverse of 3 plus 1 by 2 divided by 1 minus 3 by 2, which is nothing but pi plus tan inverse of minus 7. So the answer is satisfying it. So answer is equals to 2 will be the solution for the problem. So it is supposed to be pi plus tan inverse 7. So this one is a similar problem. When you simplify, same as the previous one, but you just multiply 2 over here, multiply 2 over here. So you'll be getting 2 multiplied by 16, and this can be written as 1 plus 3, and this is, so 3 minus 1. And this can be written as 1 plus 15, that is can be written as 5 minus 3. And this can be written as 1 plus 16, so 36, 35. So it can be written as 7 into 5, 7 minus 5 and so on. Simplify, you get the same as like a previous one, you'll be getting pi by 4 is the answer. So we'll be getting pi by 4. 20th one. Sine inverse x plus sine inverse y. You know the formula is nothing but it is a sine inverse of x into under root of 1 minus y square. If you take it as x and this is y, plus y into root of 1 minus x square. And when you simplify this one, this is nothing but sine inverse of x. 3 by 5 multiplied by, so as 3 by 5, 8 by 17, they are the right angle triangles when you take up 3, 5 and 4, and this is 8, 17 and 15. Definitely root of 1 minus y square will be is equals to 15 by 17, you get it, 15 by 17, and plus y is nothing but 8 by 17 multiplied by 4 by 5. So 45, I think the numerator when you simplify, 45 plus 32, I think you'll be getting 77. So the possible answer is equals to 85. So therefore, it is a sine inverse of 77 by 85 is the required solution. A is the answer. So next one. So tan sine inverse 1 by 3 plus sine inverse of 2 by 3. I think it is the same formula when you apply sine A plus sine B. So you'll be getting it as a root 5 plus 4 root 2 by 9. Same similar formula. Next, 22. Now, you have cos theta is there. Therefore, as theta here, why don't you apply cos on both sides? Cos theta is equals to cos inverse of x by 2 plus cos inverse of y by 3. So that this is nothing but cos A cos B. It is cos A cos B x by 2 y by 3. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, root of 1 minus x square by 4, root of 1 minus y square by 9. This is cos theta. When you interchange the position of this and this one, you can write xy divided by 6 minus cos theta is equals to whole square, and that is equals to 1 minus x square by 4 multiplied by 1 minus y square by 9. And on simplifying this one, you can see that 4 into 9, 36 will come. Here also 36 will come, and you'll be getting 36x square. So x square y square by 36 minus xy divided by 3 cos theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1 minus x square by 4 minus y square by 9 plus x square y square by 36. These two gets cancelled. Simplifying these two, bring it left hand side. We can rewrite x square by 4 plus y square by 9. So y square by 9 and minus plus xy by 3. This bring it left hand minus so xy by 3 cos theta, xy by 3 cos theta is equals to 1 minus cos square theta. So 1 minus cos square theta is nothing but a sin square theta. And when you take up LCM, 4 into 9, 36 will come. So we'll be getting answer is equals to 36 sin square theta. So I hope we'll be getting answer is 36 sin square theta. And clearly this is a very simple problem, because sin inverse x maximum value 3 pi by 2 when x is equals to, so I hope 1, and y is also 1 and z is equals to 1. So solution for the problem is equals to 0. So coming to the next one, so 24th. Half sine inverse of 4 by 3 is equals to, here half angle value, let me consider tan inverse 2 tan inverse of 1 by 2. You know this formula, tan inverse 2x divided by 1 minus x square is nothing but it is a tan inverse of 4 by 3. So here tan inverse 4 by 3 can be replaced by 2 tan inverse of half. So the 2 gets cancelled. Therefore 32 times of this is cosecant square. Okay. So you'll be getting tan inverse of half of it. But this can be written as 1 plus cot square, 32 into, so tan inverse 1 plus cot square theta is nothing but cosecant square. It's cosecant square theta is nothing but cot square theta minus 1. Or else we can write down this as a cot inverse. So this is nothing but cosecant square of cot inverse of 2, and that is nothing but 32 times cosecant square theta can be written as 1 plus cot square theta. So it is cot square of cot inverse of 2. So cot square of cot inverse of 2 is equals to 4, you get it. So 32 multiplied by 1 plus 4, and that gives you answer is equals to 160. Next, so when you simplify, same as like the previous one, this secant inverse will be getting cancelled by secant by taken here. Tan square theta can be written as secant square theta minus 1. Secant inverse of 2 minus 1 plus same thing here also can be written as it is cosecant square of cosecant inverse of 3 minus 1. Secant square of secant inverse of 2. When you take up whole square, secant inverse gets cancelled, becoming 2 square is 4 minus 1. Cosecant of cosecant inverse gets cancelled, becoming 3 square. So that 3 square is 9 minus 1. So 2 gets cancelled, you will be getting answer is equals to 11. So let me go for the next one, 26th one. This is nothing but, if I take up this is equals to theta, half cos inverse x is equals to theta, then x is equals to cos 2 theta. So that this will become actually tan pi by 4 plus theta plus tan pi by 4 minus theta. And that is nothing but actually 1 plus tan theta by 1 minus tan theta, 1 plus tan theta by 1 minus tan theta, plus 1 minus tan theta divided by 1 plus tan theta. And that is equals to 2 times of 1 plus tan square theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. So 2 divided by cos 2 theta. But cos 2 theta, therefore, will be getting 2 by x is the required answer. So let me take up. So the next one is about, this is not sine inverse, this is cos inverse of x. This is the actual question. We know sine inverse 2x by 1 plus x square is 2 tan inverse of x. And cos inverse of this is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. This also 2 tan inverse x. When I take up 2 tan inverse x common, here it is 3 times of 2 tan inverse x minus 4 times of 2 tan inverse x plus 2 is equals to pi by 3. And this happened to be 1. So tan inverse x is equals to pi by 6. So answer is equals to x is equals to 1 by root 3. Answer 27. So let me consider the next one. So using the trigonometry, the triangle formula, this can be written as, the cot x. So when cot inverse x is equals to theta, this can be written as adjacent side by opposite side. Hypotenuse will be 1 plus x square. So sine theta from here, if it is a theta, this is a theta, then sine theta. So we'll be getting here sine theta is 1 by root. So the whole thing can be written as, it is cos of tan inverse of, this sine of cot inverse can be written as 1 divided by root of 1 plus x square. Again, when you apply tan inverse, if this is equals to alpha, then we can write a triangle here. So tan inverse opposite side divided by adjacent side. So that hypotenuse will be root over 2 plus x square, and we require cos alpha here. So what is cos alpha? Is nothing but adjacent side by cos opposite side, which is root over 1 plus x square divided by root over 2 plus x square. So root of 1 plus x square divided by root of 2 plus x square. So the answer is equals to B. So the answer is B. So let me take up the next one, which is nothing but 29th one. This is just a verification. When I take up here, so what is the verification which I can do it? In this case, I would substitute a number over here and simplifies it. So minus 1, when I take up the 1, tan my inverse minus 1 is minus pi by 4 taken whole square, and this is 3 pi by 4 taken whole square here. So 9 plus 1, 10 times pi square divided by 16, which is nothing but 5 pi square by 8, exactly satisfying the answer here. So the answer happened to be is equals to minus 1. Right? Let me take up the next one. Tan inverse. We have one formula here, So half cos inverse x is equals to, it is a tan inverse under root of 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Using that one, this first can be simplified as, it is nothing but 1 minus root of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square by 1 plus under root of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square, nothing but pi by 4 minus tan inverse root of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square, which is pi by 4 minus half cos inverse of x square, but that is equals to alpha. So pi by 2 minus cos inverse of x square is equals to 2 alpha. So clearly we could see that cos inverse of x square is equals to pi by 2 minus 2 alpha. Cos 2 is nothing but x square is equals to, cos of this one will become sine 2 alpha, will be the answer for the problem. So now let me consider next some of the problems related with the general solution. So let's proceed. So to the first question, tan 3 theta and tan theta is equals to 1. If we can write in terms of sine and cos, sine 3 theta multiplied by sine theta is equals to cos 3 theta multiplied by cos theta. So from here, cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, it is cos 4 theta is equal to 0, and therefore 4 theta should be odd multiples of pi by 2. So therefore theta must be equals to odd multiples of pi by 8 will be the solution for the problem. So answer is odd multiples of pi by 2. Next, 32. So the general solution. Here you have you are given two trigonometric functions. Whenever you are given two trigonometric function, can be the general solution can be written as 2n pi plus alpha, where alpha belongs to 0, 2 pi values we take up. So tan is negative and cos is positive. So tan theta is negative and cos theta is positive, means therefore theta belongs to fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, therefore theta is equals to 2 pi minus pi by 4, which is nothing but 7 pi by 4 plus 2n pi. So the answer is equals to this one. So the answer is equals, 32. Answer is equals to 2n pi plus pi by 4, 7 pi by 4. Now the general solution for the problem. Whenever the general solution is given to you, I said, so we need to substitute and verify the values. For example, if I take up 2 pi by 3, sine 2 pi by 3 value is nothing but is same as sine pi by 3. Sine pi by 3 is root 3 by 2, you will be getting 3 by 4, and minus of minus plus 1 by 2, that is equals to, I think it is 5 by 4, which is not equals to 1 by 4, doesn't satisfy. So you can rule out this one and you can rule out these solutions. The answer is supposed to be is equals to 1, which satisfies the given solution for the problem. So B is required answer. Let me consider the next one, 34. We can also make up in the same way, but sometimes it'll be easy when you go for the problem simplifying the solution. Sine 7 theta plus sine theta. Okay, that is minus sine 4 theta is equals to 0. Why didn't you apply transformation over here? That will be sine c plus sine d. You'll be getting 2 sine c plus d by 2 multiplied by cos c minus d by 2. So minus sine 4 theta is equals to 0. So you'll be getting sine 4 theta multiplied by, so 2 cos 3 theta minus 1 is equal to 0. So here the solution is equal to 0 gives us cos 3 theta is equals to 1 by 2. So here the angle will be is equals to So 3 theta is equals to pi by 3. So pi by 9 is a solution. One solution. And sine 4 theta is equals to 0 gives us odd multiply pi by 2. So therefore theta is equals to pi by 4 would satisfy the solution for the problem. So the answer is equals to A. The answer is equals to A. So let me take up next one. Tan 3 theta minus tan 2 theta by 1 plus tan 3 theta tan 2 theta. Tan A minus tan B by tan A plus B is nothing but tan x is equals to 1. That implies x is equals supposed to be pi by 4. But it does not satisfy the given result. It does not satisfy equation. So because tan 2x doesn't satisfy, by substituting it doesn't satisfy. So answer is no solution for the problem. So answer is 5. So the answer is equals to 5 for the problem. Let's consider the general solution for the problem. Here 36. So you have a problem here, sine 3x minus sine 2x. So first and last one when you take up, it is sine c plus sine d. So 2 sine 2x multiplied by cos x minus 3 sine 2x. Minus 3 sine 2x. That is equals to first and last when you take up cos c plus cos d. 2 cos c plus d by 2 multiplied by cos x minus 3 times of cos 2x. When you simplify, you'll be getting sine 2x common here. You'll be getting 2 cos x minus 3. Same thing, 2 cos x minus 3 will be coming here, minus is equals to cos 2x multiplied by 2 cos x minus 3. Definitely 2 cos x minus 3 can never be 0. Therefore tan 2x must be is equals to 1. Tan 2x must be is equals to 1 means pi by 4 by 2 pi by 8 will be the solution for the problem. So answer is equals to pi by 2 plus pi by 8 will be the solution for the problem. Next one, that is take up. We know tan A plus tan B plus tan C equals to tan A into tan B into tan C only when A plus B plus C will be is equals to n pi. So 4 plus 1 5 plus 7 12. So answer is equals to n pi by 12. Next 38. Sin x minus cos x is equals to root 2. Sin x minus cos x is root 2. Therefore from here, so when you divide by root sin x minus cos x by root 2, this can be written as sin x into cos pi by 4 minus cos x into sin pi by 4 is equals to 1. So therefore it is a sine of x minus pi by 4 is equals to sine pi by 2, right? So the solution for the problem is nothing but x is equals to, it is, so pi by 2 plus pi by 4, one of the solution is nothing but actually 3 pi by 4 would satisfy the solution for the problem here. So the answer is equals to 3 pi by root 2. Next, same way when I go with the substituting here, pi by 6, when I substitute here, it is 81 to the power of 4. Sin pi by 6 is nothing but 1 by root 2, nothing but 1 by 4 you get it. Plus 81 to the power of 4. So cos pi by 6 root 3 by 2, you will be getting 3 by 4, you get it. So 81 power 1 by 4 is equals to 3, and this is 3 cube 27, that is equals to 30, would satisfy the result over here. So the answer is equals to pi by 6. Verification will give you solution very easily. Next one, the general solution of this one, okay, where k is minimum of this number and this number. But when I take up a square minus 4a plus 6, that is equals to a minus 2 whole square plus 2 is a minimum value is equals to 2. But 2 is a number which is greater than 1. So definitely k value has to be is equals to 1. So sin x plus cos x happen to be is equals to 1. Sin x cos x is equals to 1 means dividing by root 2 both sides. Sin x plus pi by 4 is equals to 1 by root 2. And therefore the solution for the problem is equals to, so n pi plus minus 1 to the power of n pi minus 1 to the power of n pi by 4 minus pi by 4. So let me consider next one. Sin squared theta plus cos theta is equals to the number of solutions, which is most important one, the number of solutions for the problem. Sin squared theta plus 3 cos theta is equals to, when you simplify, you are going to have 1 minus cos squared theta plus 3 cos theta is equals to 3. That implies cos squared theta minus 3 cos theta plus 2 is equals to 0. Simplifying cos theta minus 2 multiply by it is cos theta minus 1 is equals to 0. So definitely this cannot be 0. Cos theta is equals to 1. Cos theta is equals to 1 when you take up minus pi to pi, the graph of the cos function, one possible solution is only 1. So therefore the number of solutions for the problem is 1. So none of these is answer for the problem. So there is no answer 1 actually. When I take up the number of solutions of this equation is given by, when you simplify sin by cos, 1 by cos, it is 1 plus sin x is equal to 2 cos square x. 2 cos square can be written as 1 minus 2 sin square x. And this on simplification, it is nothing but 2 sin square x plus sin x minus 1 is equal to 0. And so 2 sin x minus 1 multiply by sin x plus 1 is equals to 0. But sin x, this cannot be. Sin x cannot be equals to minus 1 because tan x is, of course, by cos x is not defined at this point. 1 by cos will be satisfying, does not satisfy the result. So therefore sin x is equals to 1 by 2. So when I take up the interval for sin x, the sin x graph looks like this one, 0 to 2 pi. Sin x is equals to half means there are be solutions. So half, you take up the straight line, sin x graph and y is equals to half line will cut the graph at 2 points. So the number of solutions is equals to 2 only. So the number of solutions is equals to 2. So let me consider the next one. So what are 3? Number of solutions of this one. Observe carefully. This can be written as 2 tan x is equals to 5 pi by 2 minus 3x. Roughly, if we can draw the tan x graph, 2 tan x equals to 5 pi by 2 minus 3x. I shall take up the graph in the next slide. 2 tan x is equals to, so 5 pi by 2 minus 3x. 5 pi by 2 minus 3x. A constant minus 3x. So I consider the two graphs, y is equals to 2 tan x and y is equals to 5 pi by 2 minus 3x. So the interval is from 0 to 2 pi. So if I take up the graph here, the tan x, 0, 2 pi. So this is a pi by 2 and this is a pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. The tan x graph looks like this one, up to infinity, and it looks like this, and one more curve comes like this. And this is y is equals to 2 tan x graph roughly. Y is equals to 5 pi by 2 minus 3x is nothing but y is equals to mx plus c model, which is y-intercept is c, and therefore this is minus 3x means it will be a decreasing function. So it looks like this one. So in the interval starting from here to this one, this straight line is cutting the graph at 3 points. So the number of points of intersections is equals to 3. So solution for this problem is equals to 3. That's answered. Next one. And if I take up the number of solutions of the given equations. So we know secant theta minus tan theta will be the reciprocal of secant theta plus tan theta. 1 by root 3. Secant theta plus tan theta is equals to root 3. So from here, clearly you can see that tan theta is equals to 1 by root 3. So which is a positive value, which gives us the two solutions in this one. So in quadrant 1, in quadrant theta belongs to the quadrant 3. So two solutions for the problem would exist. So that's two solutions for the problem. Next one, when I take so 3 sin x plus 7x, 7 sin x plus 2. When you factorize, this can be written as 3 sin x minus 1 multiply by, it is sin x minus 2 is equal to 0. This cannot be the solution. Therefore, sin x is equals to 1 by 3. Consider the sin x graph. When you take up the sin x graph, it looks like this one. So it is pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi and 5 pi. Sin x equals to 1 by 3. It is 1 by 3. So you consider the straight line. So y is equals to 1 by 3. It will intersect up to 5 pi starting from 0. It will intersect the graph at the number of points which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the number of solutions is equals to 6. So let me take up the next one. The number of solutions for this one in the same way. So when I take up here, multiply by 2 here, when simplify, this can be written as 1 plus sin x multiply by, when I multiply 2 here and 2 times of sin x, 2 sin square x is nothing but 1 minus cos x. 1 minus cos x, which is equals to 0. And therefore 2 plus sin x is equals to sin x multiplied by cos x. And bringing it multiplying 2 both sides, you'll be getting 4 plus 2 sin x is equals to, so sin 2x. We know the maximum value of sin x is equals to 1, and it is possible the maximum, this is not equal to, cannot be equal to 4 plus value, because 2 sin x minimum value minus 1, 4 minus 1 is 3, sin 2x cannot be equals to 3. So therefore, which is, it has no solutions in this one. So the number of solutions is equals to 0. So this about some of the problems related with inverse trigonometric and general solutions for the problem. So let's consider. So you practice the number of many problems of this model. You may be getting different solutions of this way. Let me consider one more question here. 8 times. This is actually infinite series, which is infinite geometric series in the form of a by 1 minus r. So it is nothing but 8 divided by 1 minus 8 to the power of a by 1 minus r, and that is equals to 4 cube. That is nothing but, so 3 divided by 1 minus modulus of cos x is equals to 2 power. I think it is nothing but 2 power 6 you get it. So 1 minus mod cos x is equals to 1 by 2. So mod cos x is equals to 1 by 2. So mod cos x means when you take up the graph of the function, it is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 graph. Minus pi means it comes this way, and cos x equals half is a straight line. When I take up, it will intersect the graph at 4 points, minus pi to plus pi. So the answer is equals to 4.